I also realized that you all couldn't hear anything that I was saying because I was on mute. So I want to welcome you all to this live stream series that I'm doing with several of my friends across the United States as we prepare for the midterm elections of 2022. In my opinion, midterm elections are huge. They're where we get our judges, our school board officials, our representatives, our Senate, governors, district attorney, judges, all of that is on the board. We also see a lot of different propositions and amendments on the ballot. And so we want to make sure that we're not just registering to vote, but that we are educating ourselves and that we're feeling empowered to make decisions that will change our communities for the better. Yeah, so I wanted to share a couple of resources with you all. You will find over on our Facebook page and coming to our website, itoldyousO.org soon, videos with several of my friends, Black women from across the country who are just sharing their experiences with voting. They're sharing some highlights in their states. We've heard from Texas, Louisiana, and California so far. I'm repping Georgia, as always, and a little bit of Alabama, but I actually have someone coming to speak to us from those two states too. So without further ado, let me share the resources, child. So I'm gonna share my screen. Let's see. Share. Let me go to, okay. So I'm actually gonna need to get on my YouTube to make sure that y'all can see me. And I can see y'all. Well, I can't see y'all, but anyway. All right, so Ballotpedia is awesome. You can look for sample ballots. You can find out who's running, and it'll take you to their direct campaign pages. So you can see kind of what they're about, what their platform is, what are some things that they are wanting to change. So I just wanted to show you all ballotpedia.org, go to 2022 elections, and then you're going to look at things like preview your ballot. It'll have you enter your address, completely safe. This is just to see who's on your ballot. It lets you know different people who are running for Congress. It lets you know state executives, state legislators, judges, measures that are on the ballot, which are those propositions and those amendments that I stated a little bit earlier. And then local elections. So letting you know the nitty gritty about who's running locally. It has some upcoming election things. It has some 2022 primary dates. So things like the last day to register, the last day to request your mail-in ballot or your absentee ballot, the last day to return your absentee ballot, early voting days. All those things are provided to you across these platforms. So we also have those filing deadlines, battle states. So let's look at the deadlines. So these are for people who are running. So it's not necessarily something that we need, but the information is here, child. So we're going to go back to 2022 elections. Let's look at upcoming elections. So here you can click for upcoming races, statewide elections. Sorry about that. You can look at the ballot access times for your polls. But yeah, it is a little taxing, but I feel like Ballotpedia makes it so much easier than even sometimes the Secretary of State websites for our respective states. Ballotpedia, with just a few clicks, you're able to look at your states, all these different states, and to get the real information that you need, like when you need to be somewhere, when you need to turn something in, and you can literally research the candidates on this website, like everything you need in one shebang. So I'm going to take you to another website. Okay, I'm going to take you to When We All Vote, which I absolutely love, and I've done some work with them in the past. So When We All Vote is also a really good resource. You can check your registration. If you scroll down a little bit, we are 32 days until the midterm elections. Definitely mark the date for November 8th. Here you can register to vote. You can check your voter registration status. If you have recently moved or had a change in name, you're going to want to update your voter registration unless you are going to be doing an absentee ballot for the midterm elections from the state that you are registered in. And if so, you want to make sure to look at those deadlines from when you need to submit things. So you can find your polling place, vote by mail or absentee ballot, mailing, absentee ballot applications, and absentee ballots you can get all that information at vote by mail. Okay. Pledge to vote, just to join the collective of people like myself who are making sure that we're getting out the vote and that we're bringing other people with us. It really will take all of us to dynamically reverse every single thing around us. And it's going to take some strategy too. And then if you're not 18 yet, pledge to register when you turn 18. I know that I have harassed all of my little cousins as soon as they turn 18. Are you registered to vote? I have literally asked all of them as they turn 18. And it's something that I kind of take pride in. So yeah, get registered and find out what's on your ballot here. So When We All Vote is another awesome resource. Then I have to take y'all to my site, itoldyousO.org. Here you can get registered to vote on our website, which is powered by rockthevote.org. I have worked for Rock the Vote, love Rock the Vote. We'll be taking you to their website next, but at itoldyousO.org, you can register to vote. If your state permits online voter registration, you're going to just enter your email, your zip code, and then it's going to take you to some next steps. And if you're already registered, you can share with your friends and make sure that they are getting registered. But I absolutely love that this platform, my platform, our community is really making sure that, we're providing access in this way. So let's take you to rockthevote.org. Rock the Vote is awesome. It's really all about making sure that young people feel empowered to use their voice, to use their vote. And yeah, I'm gonna walk y'all through it a little bit. So you can register to vote here, check your registration status here. You can request an absentee form. You can get election reminders. I get them all the time. Y'all probably get them all the time too. You can look up your ballot. You can even volunteer to work with Rock the Vote. I started as a volunteer with Rock the Vote, and I was promoted to be an employee there for a little bit. So love Rock the Vote, absolutely love what they're about. I remember some of my first memories with Rock the Vote was during the Obama election, the first one. I know that my family went to HBCUs, and so during the Magic City Classic, all you saw was Rock the Vote, Rock the Vote, Rock the Vote on the shirts. You had it in the Greek colors. So it was really cool. It's a really powerful moment in history. Yeah, and Rock the Vote has always had a special place in my heart. So I support them. I support the work that they do. And you can get your voting information by state here. You're gonna click the little drop down. And it'll give you all the states. So you can look all that up there. You can request your absentee ballot here. Awesome resource. If you have any questions, you can get some answers here. Want to get involved, you can do that. And if you want to donate, they have a portion for that too. So I think that is very resourceful. So you have When We All Vote, Ballotpedia, we have Rock the Vote. And last but not least, I want to show you all our This Woman Votes campaign, which is something that I'm super passionate about. It's a shirt that I'm rocking right now. And it's empowering women to vote and to share with everyone. We have many colors, we have tanks, tees, sweatshirts, crew necks. This is one of our best-selling designs, and it's definitely a passion project of mine. And so a portion of the proceeds from our This Woman Votes campaign goes to Black and Brown women who are running for office. In the past, we've been able to support people like Ayanna Pressley, Stacey Abrams, Rashida Tlaib, and so many more. And with your help and with your support, we can continue to really put our money where our mouths are, and support our women that are really taking a stance and running for office across these here United States. So I'm going to stop my share. Yes, I encourage you all again to really, dig a little deeper. I know that it is a lot to try to vote. I know that in these times it seems like our votes don't matter. We've definitely been traditionally taught that, we have to get out the vote, we have to bring others with us. Yes, that's all true. But we really have to think about voting as a strategy move. I'm really learning chess, not checkers. Um, we have to pay attention to these people that we are, putting our money behind, putting our votes behind. I am nonpartisan on this platform. And when I work with other platforms, I'm nonpartisan too. And so I just really encourage people to do their research, to get involved, and to find ways that they can radically transform their communities. And one way that we can do that is by not just voting, not just registering, but making sure that we support the people that we're voting for, making sure that we're showing up to our community meetings, making sure that we're having conversations with our friends. I'm really trying to just use my voice in every single way possible, to make the little change that I can, the little influence that I have. And hopefully, I don't know, hopefully y'all will see this and maybe you'll get registered, maybe you'll research some candidates today, but I hope that these resources were helpful. Thank you all for tuning in, and you will definitely see a lot more of me across your screen. All right.